What is going on, guys? Back dropping another video. Today I'm going to be talking about 7 altcoins that I believe you should avoid at all costs. These 7 altcoins will kill any gains and will just leave your portfolio looking like stable coins. So before we get into that, there's news regarding Italy and the government considering to raise capital gains tax from 26 to 42%, which is absolutely insane. 42% from people who take all the risk to invest in crypto, and then they just want to come and dip their hands into the pockets of investors. This is why a lot of people are leaving Europe. This is why a lot of people, we've got Dubai who are cutting taxes, who are encouraging investors to come and set up business in Dubai. And, it's just sad to see, news like this, which has the potential for more countries in Europe to adopt this approach. So yeah, very sad and not surprising, I guess, but it is what it is. And also, guys, please do not hold your funds on centralized exchanges. You've got news here, this guy from Gaza who is already suffering, and you've got Binance who are locking him out of $30,000. So to be honest, guys, do not trust any of these exchanges. Hold your assets on your own sort of storage, your own Trezor, your own Tangent, your own Ledger, and don't basically trust anyone with your keys. And this is what happens when you get these big powers who are just taking advantage of people who are suffering. So yeah, guys, make sure you control your keys and do not trust the centralized exchanges other than trade in small amounts of money. So anyway, guys, let's get into the 7 altcoins I would avoid, which I believe are going to stagnate your portfolio and are just going to kill off any growth for this bull run. First on the list is Ripple. Now, again, guys, I might offend some people here and some people might get triggered, but to be honest, I don't really care. Ripple is currently sat at 31 billion in market cap. And, even when news came out regarding the lawsuit with Ripple, this barely even pumped. It did like a 5% gain or 5 to 10% gain, which in crypto is nothing. I see people holding crazy amounts of their portfolio in Ripple. And I'm not knocking the product, this has a use case, but at the end of the day, guys, this is not going to give you more than a 3 to maybe 5x potential. It just doesn't make sense to hold Ripple in your portfolio. You can see as well, price action is just not good. It's an old coin from literally 2014, 2013, I believe. It's done 10% in the year, and it's just a 31 billion market cap, guys. In my opinion, this is a coin to avoid. Even if you want a safe pick, guys, you're better off going for Ethereum. You're better off going for Solana, even Bitcoin. I'd probably pick Bitcoin over Ripple. You get YouTubers who put out content saying Ripple $200. And a lot of people don't understand tokenomics. They don't understand how market caps work. Just do not invest in this, guys. If you want a 3x, invest in it. If not, if you want a 10x or more, do not invest into Ripple. Now, the next coin on the list is Cardano. Now, to be honest with you guys, this is a coin that I did hold around 5 to 6 years ago. I did make gains on this. I was buying this around 3 cents. But as of now, in terms of an investment, there's just much better plays out there. Sort of development on Cardano has been slow. Transactions are slow. And, if you have a look at there's just not much hype surrounding Cardano anymore. People are moving to more bullish chains, faster chains with better technology. And at the end of the day, you have to adapt in crypto. You have to look at projects which are outperforming Cardano. You look at Solana, you look at AVAX, you look at Sui, you look at, there's so many different layer ones which are more solid. It can probably still give you a 5x in my opinion, but any more than that, I just don't think so. You can also see here, price action is stagnant. It's just, not a good chart. It is up 40%, but it has pulled back significantly as well since the last around 1 to 2 years. For me, guys, this is another project I would avoid. There's just much better projects out there that you can invest into. So that's the second altcoin I would avoid. Next on the list is Litecoin. Now, I see people holding Litecoin as an investment. Some people saying it's going to hit $1,000. I've even seen some people saying $10,000, which is again just insane. This is currently sat at 5.5 billion in market cap, and it's another old coin. This was a good investment early on. You could have made a lot of money 10 years ago, but right now there is thousands of picks which are better than this, which are going to outperform this. And also you can see the price action is very stagnant, literally like a stable coin. For me, guys, again, this is probably a 3 to 5x max. There's just much better options in this space. In terms of a payment option, it's not bad. A lot of places accept Litecoin as a payment. I believe PayPal did as well, and it's good for that. But in terms of an investment, which is going to give you a 10, 20x, this isn't going to give you it. So for me, this is something to avoid. The fourth coin I would avoid is Monero XMR. Now, this is a privacy-based coin. Now, not to mention all the sort of regulation and legislation surrounding privacy coins, this is another very old coin which has just shown no growth over the past year, 1 to 2 years. It's just been going down. And again, this was a good investment 10 years ago, but crypto moves very fast. And for me, in your portfolio, this is, again, probably going to give you a 3 to 5x. Hype is just dead on this. There's no one's talking about this anymore. And there's just much better options to invest into, in my opinion. So yeah, 3 billion market cap. As I've said, it could probably 3 to 5x. But why would you settle for a 3 to 5x when you can get a 10x? You can go for something like AVAX, which can give you a 10x. Even Solana, potentially 5 to 10x. So yeah, that would be the fourth altcoin I would avoid. Fifth on the list, which I also used to sort of have very good opinions about, was Tezos. It's just stagnant and no one's talking about it. It is also old, and the price action is just, again, non-existent. We have a look at the 1 year chart. It did rally up to $1.50, but ever since then it's just been literally doing nothing. You can see this is another very old coin from 2017, I believe. And for me, guys, there's just much better options. A lot of people are waiting for this $9 price, but for me, guys, I do not believe this is going to come. There's just no hype surrounding this. They did spend quite a lot of money on marketing. They did get sort of sponsored by Manchester United, but you can see the engagement as well on their X is just absolutely ridiculous. With getting 400, nearly 500,000 followers and getting this sort of engagement just really shows that no one is interested in this project. And it's just sad because it did have potential. But as of right now, for me, this is probably another 3, probably can 5x, guys, but there's just much better options to invest into. So for me, that would be the fifth altcoin I would avoid. I did like the product and they did have the potential to become big, but they've just sort of died out. So for me, that would be the next coin to avoid. Number 6 on the list is Cosmos, another sort of old coin which had huge potential. So many people were talking about this, and this performed very well in 2020, 2021, I believe. You can see it peaked to around $45. And ever since then, guys, yet again, it has just been absolutely stagnant in price action. If we look at the year chart, it's just down from literally $14. And ever since then, it's just stagnated and done nothing. Could it pump again? It probably can pump. But for me, again, the hype has just died out with this project. You can see engagement is, again, pretty poor for a project with this sort of big community. Yeah, guys, for me, another project which had potential, but people just move on to fresher projects, which can give them better returns on their investment. So for me, guys, this would be coin number 6 that I would avoid. But again, guys, it probably will pump at some stage. But for me, much better options in crypto. And the final coin, which I believe is just an out and out scam. You know, these other projects I've spoke about, they're not scams. I'm not calling these projects scams. You know, Cosmos, Tezos, Monero, Litecoin, Cardano, XRP, they are not scams. It's just that they're not going to give you those returns which are worthwhile in terms of crypto investments. If you talk about stocks, then these are probably still good options. You know, if you want to invest into stocks, something like Cardano, something like Litecoin, or something like Tezos are still going to be good options. But if you look at something like WorldCoin, guys, this is just an absolute scam in my opinion. Look at the fully diluted valuation, 23 billion in market cap. You know, this is 5% circulating. And some people still, you know, like influencers will still talk about this project. You can have a look, guys. You know, it's just privacy first for every human. It's not going to work. And for me, guys, this is another project to avoid at all costs. You know, it just shows, guys, even if something is in the top 100, this is ranked 71 in crypto. And people who do not know about sort of tokenomics, who do not understand sort of crypto, will see this and they'll see the name WorldCoin and they'll get excited by it. To be honest, it has pumped, guys, but dilution on this and is just going to kill off this project, in my opinion. Even though you can see here on the year, it's literally dumped from $12 down back to $2. It's just not worth it, in my opinion, guys. I would avoid this coin at all costs. I would pick every other coin. If you want to invest into, avoid one coin on this list, it's going to be WorldCoin, because at least Cosmos, at least Tezos, at least Litecoin, at least Cardano, at least they actually have sort of an ecosystem, even though it's not exciting. They're still better, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, those are 7 altcoins I would avoid in terms of putting it into your crypto portfolio. There's just much better options within crypto, guys. You can see, you know, there's so much more bullish picks, new fresh picks within AI, within gaming, within RWA, within Deepin, even meme coins, guys. So yeah, guys, that is a quick video on 7 altcoins. Again, guys, don't get offended if you hold these projects. And, you know, if you think Ripple is going to go to $100, then, you know, keep believing that. But I'm just trying to be realistic. And I don't want people to hold these coins for prices which are never going to come. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And I will catch you in the next video. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to drop a like. And I will see you very soon for the next video.